get you sent up here. Love this phone stand. Okay, we got one day. One day to Valentine's Day. So, you make the cards. So this is Maddogmountainarts video. Whew. We kind of had a sick day here today, so we're a little slow on this, but we're gonna make some Valentine's Day cards. We got these super cool holographic cards that my mom sent. There's 15 kids in Wolf's class, but we're gonna make like a bigger card to put these on. You're a wonderful person. See how they're holographic, and then you can see the like burger get bigger, burger get smaller.
Yeah, like
very cool, right? I've got galaxy glue. So the cool thing about being a crafter, and then when it's craft time, you got crafting materials you can use, right? So yeah, I haven't, just wanted to catch you guys up. We haven't been doing many lives. It's kind of been like, we've been sick. I had like stomach flu. Wolf's got like a fever. Hey?
Yeah.
Who do rich butts hire to answer the door? Butlers. So as usual, I always have a ton of videos anyways. So I'm not really worried about that. There will always be more videos coming out for you guys. Members. A couple weeks ago, I was like, picked 2 of my members that I was going to mail stuff out to. I finally got there yesterday. Our post office has been unable to mail anything for a while, so I had to go. We do have 2 post offices. I had to go to the other post office to do the mailing, which I did that yesterday. So that is on the way. Okay, so I'm just cutting out extra little hearts. Hey, how's it going? And then we've got this cool galaxy glue that I haven't had a chance to use yet. So we're going to use that up. And then construction paper. Probably make soup. Yeah, I probably will, because I have a bunch of like turkey in the fridge, but this guy, I don't know, I might make him some Jello. He hasn't actually eaten very much since like yesterday at like 4, which I'm kind of a little bit concerned about, but yeah, I think he'll be all right. But tomorrow's Valentine's Day, so we're gonna make the cards anyways, and then if he doesn't end up going to school, I'll just like drive down there and we'll drop the cards off, and then we'll get out of there. So yeah, what are you up to, Disgusting Clan? And yeah, Bear Tree, go. Let's hear your question.
Why does it call Disgusting?
That's just his channel name. Do you need to blow your nose, maybe, honey? Want to go blow your nose?
No, but what's this?
Let's hear the question. Yeah, so I was thinking like a bunch of hearts on the page, and then these little cards. They're super cool. Look at them.
Mommy?
Look. No one's butter. No one's butter than you. Isn't that cool? Okay. DM, he says, call me DMR. Oh, are you?
Mom,
Cool, eh?
This?
Isn't that neat? My mom picked these up somewhere. So we have these.
What's this, Mom?
And we have these goldfish. That's a tire pressure gauge. We have goldfish. Yeah, you can truth or dare me, I guess, if you want to. I might not answer, though. It depends what it is. YouTube's got rules that you got to follow. Otherwise, I'll be in trouble. They're cute, right? Thanks very much. I appreciate that a lot. I like it when you share my channel. It makes me very stoked. So this is a good activity too for like Wolfgang 6.5. So it's good for like counting because we got to count all the people that's in his class. It's good for like learning how to share. It's good for like being creative. Like since he couldn't make it to school together today, or couldn't make it to school today, we still got to do something. It's got to do with some kind of learning, right? So what are you guys doing today? You guys got Valentine's Day plans? Let me know. Let me know. I have no plans. I'll probably ride my bike if he goes to school. If he doesn't go to school, I don't know. I tried to make some cookies and I was going to make like a big pancake and then just like cut some hearts out of it, but
now there is a purple
it literally flopped.
This is crazy. There's
literally
a purple
flopped.
highlighter now.
Now I've got like, I don't know, maybe I'll just give them some packaged cookies, you know, and maybe we'll eat the flopped cookies. At least if you make cookies and then they don't work, you can eat the ones that don't work, right? And I appreciate it that you do. I totally appreciate it that you do. I've been out in the yard cleaning up the rocks, of course, now that it's like most of the snow's gone here now. So of course we gotta like move my rocks around and put them in the different spots. Hopefully we can get to do some videos where I will roast the ones that obviously have sulfides in them, and then we'll crush them up and see if we can get any gold or platinum or anything interesting out of there. Pretty neat, right? Little hearts. And we'll pat them in the yard, why not? We'll do a bit of that. I'm trying to plan a trip to go to town. So you guys will see me in Quesnel again or anywhere along the way or whatever. Oh, is it? That's your plan for Valentine's Day? That's a good plan. That's a good plan. I'm going to make a salad, I think. That's what I know I'm sick. This guy's sick. Can you please go blow your nose, hon? I see a big bubble coming out of there. Please? Get the bugs out. Don't forget when you guys are sick and you want to keep, I mean, you don't want to blow your nose till you like get a big headache, but you know what I'm saying? And so my memberships have changed a little bit on here, you guys. I like you too. I appreciate that a lot. I like it when I like it. I've been kind of down on myself about like my channel. Like I really, you know, I should be like, I should be trying to like make it more attractive to people so that I can get more members. Like I have 7 members and I really appreciate you guys. You guys are the best, but I wish I could get like more members so that my original 7 members that I've had for like the last 2 years could have a little bit of a break from supporting me or whatever. I think that, careful with that corn husker. I think I got it. I think I got the hole in there. Sitting on the floor is tough. Sitting on the floor is really tough. Hey, Tricky Ricky, how's it going? Maybe I'm just going to call you TR. We're just doing some Valentine stuff. Thanks, DMR. Appreciate that a lot. Wolfgang was sick today. So, tomorrow was Valentine's Day. His class is supposed to be having a party. So, we just thought, I thought it would be nice to make some cards and say hello to you guys and ask what your Valentine's Day's plans are. What's your Valentine's Day plan there, Tricky Ricky? What are you going to do? If Wolf goes to school, I'm going to ride my bike. There's a piece of beach downtown. I didn't tell you guys, like right where the Bellacoola River empties out. There's a big piece of beach down there that I've never like gone to. Hey, Carrick. And when we were at a birthday party the other day, an elder told me about how to get onto that big beach. And it sounded like I'm allowed. So, what do you do for work? So I'm kind of excited about that. If he is feeling better and he goes to school, I might get up to that. And if he's not feeling better, then I don't know, maybe I'll show you guys the plans that I have for the yard or something. And well, that's cool. And you get to see lots of where you live then.
I
Okay.
figured it out.
You figured it out? Okay, so do you want some orange hearts too?
I guess so.
What do you guys think? Orange hearts? So what kind of trucks do you move? DMR and Tricky Ricky, you didn't answer me. What are you up to? You got your kid tomorrow? I have been watching your shorts. Oh, thanks very much. Thanks. Yeah, I've been trying to work on my shorts. Like I was kind of saying about like my videos. Like my memberships are changing a bit, and I'm trying to offer more like information, fun stuff. So like you get videos, you get the stickers, you get to be in the raffle. And then what I've also been trying to do is like on the weekend, I'll do like members only posts where you get like pictures that I've taken, and I'm trying to like research something interesting, and I'll just gloss over it. But like a couple days ago I did Java Man, and so that was like, there's this guy named Eugene Dubois from, where was he originally from? Amsterdam, the Netherlands. And then he wanted to find the missing link. And so I did a little bit of a post like about him and about his discovery of the Java Man as a fossil. Pithecanthropus. I can't remember now. Pithecanthropus. Anyways, it's basically like Homo erectus. What was cool about it is like the skull part was like a human skull, and the teeth were like human, but the ears were still ape ears. So that's how it was like missing link, is because it's like part human, part ape. So I did a little bit of talk about that, and he was responsible for finding 28,000 different types of fossils that in Java, which is in Indonesia, in East Java, which they all got moved to the Naturalis Museum in the Netherlands. And then last year, as part of a big reparations project, they moved all those fossils back to Jakarta, Indonesia, where they were originally found. Interesting stuff, right? And then the Java Man, it was cool too, because he was like a victim of headhunters, and when they found his like skull, it was like just the top part of his skull. Where did they find that? So they figured that the headhunters had gotten to him and like eaten his brains. So that was kind of interesting too. So I'm just trying to offer stuff like that. Like I did like world's biggest like, oh cool, very cool. I did like world's biggest super soaker, and the guy that was responsible for that, and a little bit of background on him. We did like Java Man. We did the world's biggest burger, which was made in Germany, and like how much the coleslaw weighed and stuff like that. I can't remember right now because that one was a few weeks ago, but for members, I'm trying to offer something like that too. Like you'll get some pretty cool nature photos that I've taken, and then I'll try to like research and do you a little blurb about a fun fact, something that's interesting that'll stick in your brain. And I'm not gonna make it specifically about rocks. Like at times it'll be about rocks, but thanks, Tricky Ricky. I appreciate that a lot. But I thought I'd like branch out a little bit just to like offer something different. Oh, and Ricky, I didn't get your email ever. So can you try and email me again at maddogmountainarts@gmail.com. I didn't see it, although I didn't check my spam folder. So if you go to your email and you go to all, and it does say that you sent it to me, I could. Yeah, actually my friend Darcy, what is she? DS Creations on Instagram. Shout out to DS Creations on Instagram. Right? She does the postcards. And I have been thinking about like asking her if she wants to like collab here. So we can do that. We can totally do that. Right, Wolfie? Darcy?
Yeah.
Darcy does the cool postcards. She also like does tumbled rock necklaces, whereas in like my necklaces it's just going to be like a raw rock, and then Darcy like tumbles hers and puts them in really cool cages. So we're kind of like, we've been best friends since we were like 20 or whatever. We used to have some wicked parties. Not anymore though, because we're old. But and my mom, I don't do those kind of things anymore, right?
Because you have a son.
Yeah, and because I don't want to. I love having a son. I love having you, kiddo. And it's all good. It's all good in the hood. Okay. So. Hey, good night, Munchie. How's it going? Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, there's when you live in a small town, everyone's kind of like gets that like artsy fartsy vibe going on. Like, I don't know, maybe in the city too people are artsy, but I've never really lived in a city, so I have no idea about the like ratio of that or whatever. Sometimes what?
Sometimes we go live in the city.
Do we?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay, do you want to make some black cards or what do you think?
That'd be pretty hard.
You think so? You think black cards is too hard?
It'll be kind of hard because all we have is break colors.
It is, but lately I've been so tired, honestly.
Black
so
cuts
tired.
out everything.
Oh, I bet.
But, Mommy, black cuts out everything.
Well, I thought you could draw a picture on another piece of paper and you could glue it on your black card. Like maybe the boys in your class want a black card. What do you think?
Yeah, we did the screen one for Hagen.
So I thought maybe we could cut out little squares and do a little picture on it. Tricky Ricky says hello, and my bike tire's been working great, so thanks for that. I had to go over to a friend of ours and get my brakes tweaked because I wasn't sure how to do that, but the bike's been great. And I know that age is supposed to just be a number, but like, holy man. I am like tired lately. Like, I usually don't spend a whole day inside, like sitting down. I'm just too neurotic for that. But
I figured out.
I have been because I'm just sore and I'm just tired. Well, I mean, like, I think maybe yesterday I worked out too much. Like, I worked out in the morning, and then I have a girlfriend. Like, sometimes when people like want to get on a working out like regime or whatever, they'll like buddy up with me because I'm pretty good about, like, you know what I mean? Rain, shine, cold, too hot, I go, right? Because a long time ago, I used to like walk places with people, and sometimes, and like, people cancel on you, right? But you still gotta go, you know? So I'll be like, so sometimes when people like need that extra motivation, they'll be like, hey, Tess, like, I want to like lose 5 pounds and I need someone to walk with. Well, you go with me, and I try very hard to always like make time for people, but I've gotten like kind of like, I'll always like do something before too in case they cancel on me, because people cancel. So I lifted some weights, and then we went for a walk, and then what? And then I got new ankle weights that I'm super excited about. So like when I'm at home or whatever and I want to do like leg lifts or whatever, I can put the ankle weight on the bottom of my foot and then like do like sides and stuff like that. So I did some of that last night because he got home off school and he went to bed at like 6:30. It was crazy. It was craziness. Okay. So what else was I was thinking? We got this for Christmas. And this is how to draw the coolest things. Did you ever find that they like pulled your like back leg at all? Like I've kind of found that sometimes I sustain a hamstring injury. I make my own waffles, so I don't know about Waffle House. This is actually called Waffle House. Mommy makes some great waffles, right? Oh, honey, let's draw a wolf.
What? Why do you want to draw a wolf?
I don't know. Should we try?
I guess so.
Yeah, homemade. So good. I was thinking about making some, but do you want to try and draw some of these animals to put in your friends' cards, or do you just want to do your friends' names and the hearts in the card? See, there's 15 kids, so it's kind of like, when is it too much? And there's stickers too. We got troll stickers too. But I thought it would be fun to try to. Do you guys want to see me try to draw one of these things? I'm see, and I was kind of beating myself up last night about that because he was like, Mom, can you, what do you want me to do last night?
What
Oh, make a song, play a song. And I was like busy trying to like get the like dinner ready and stuff. No, because I find that I like I don't know. I find that the things that I have to say maybe are too depressing, so I don't use X. And I don't use X also, I guess, because I'm not very like current events. Like my sister yesterday, she messaged, and she used to live in Tumbler Ridge, and did you see in BC there was that shooting in Tumbler Ridge? I just like, I don't know why, but I've just always been very uninterested in current events. I don't know. You know, like my sister was really sad because she used to live there and she knows some of the people that lost their children, and like everyone's got an opinion about what happened and why it happened, and then like it is terrible and tragic or whatever. But so anyways, long way around, I haven't got on the X platform because I don't know. I think that rocks and being outdoors is a really positive experience, and usually when I'm outside I don't have anything like negative to say because it's cool to be outside. It's cool to show people like nature and stuff, right? Yeah, Facebook's kind of blah for stuff like that too, for sure. Okay. So, do you want me to write your friends' names on these cards, or do you use X Tricky Ricky, or do you find any value out of it? Like, I do have one friend that really like talks about it all the time, but he's also very like into the current events, and I'm just like, number one, on my YouTube I'm not really allowed to like talk about politics, and number two, I just feel like unless you're like, I don't know, unless you're like living there in the area, or you like have firsthand experience, or you're like digesting all the information that you possibly can. I mean, like, yeah, you're entitled to an opinion, but what do you really like know to like formulate that opinion besides your like sliver of reality, right? Are you writing on the goldfish thing? Okay, so this is a book that I got from... does it add value to your life? I guess that's the question, right? Does it add positive value to your life? I'm on Threads, but I'm not really getting any traction on there because I don't have much interesting to say. I find much more that like my whole like face and like things I'm doing gets me more. What are you doing? You drawing on there?
Trying to write my name.
Your name?
Yeah, it's from Wolf.
Oh, okay. Well, that's why I thought we'd just tape those. Tape those on the card. Do you want me to make 15 cards? 15 front back cards?
Yeah, that's what we're supposed to
Okay.
do.
Okay, so let's make 15 pieces of paper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where's the paper?
That's okay. I don't mind at all. You can talk about pretty much whatever you want here on my channel. The only time that I get upset is when it's inappropriate for Wolfgang, or I start to like get that like stranger danger feeling, and it's kind of like I don't really. I don't mind compliments, but like it gets to a point sometimes where it's like. But I like friends. So that's where we're at. Okay, so we're gonna make 15 just foldy, and then we're gonna fill these with different random things for kids in this class. And this is gonna include one of these holographic cards. It's gonna include one of these goldfish crackers and some of these hearts that I've cut out here that we're gonna glue on there with the galaxy glue. Okay, so I thought the galaxy glue is cool because it's all different colors. You see that? I appreciate that. Good night, Munchie. I appreciate that because like it's been good most of the time. Most of the time. There's only a couple times where I've kind of been like, man. Yeah. I know. Thank you. And we have been really sick. I'm worried about Wolfgang today. We had to go to my girlfriend's house to feed her cat. She bought one of those like, it's from Teiu or whatever. It's an automatic feeder. And it's been working pretty good for like feeding her cat while she's out of town. But then like we get a lot of power outages, so it went offline. And so we had to go down there today to make sure that he got his food. And like I just ended up unplugging the feeder and plugging it back in. And it's really cool. It does do the like every like, and she can go online and initiate the feeding for the kitty cat, which is sweet. But yeah, he like didn't even like want to get in the truck, and it was hard. It was hard to get going, hey?
Mommy, why do you have that drugs book?
Well, because I got all these books. I got all these books from your grandma Vivian. Wolfgang's talking about this book here. It's drugs book. Prescriptions and over-the-counter drugs. Because your grandma was a hypochondriac, which is a person who thinks they're sick all the time. So she liked to read about different medications.
Drugs is not a medication.
Yeah, drugs are medications. Drugs is like a slang term, but it can mean like recreational drugs. Like when we were downtown the other day and that guy was smoking that funky smell stuff. But it can also be like pills that you take to get better, like your Tylenol that you take in the fridge for your fever. But lots of people just say drugs. Okay, how about like this? Yeah, me too. I've got all her old books. Something like that.
This is what I was thinking.
Let's see. Okay, this one's Wolfgang's.
No, that's Canute's.
Okay, this one's for his friend Canute. It's cool, right? Pretty neat, right? Valentine's Day. Are we though? Are we? Thanks. Yeah, I think it's gonna be. I think it'll be good. I really did want to make like the cookies. Like, I do have cookies, but what would I do? Like, I could individually like plastic wrap and then tape them in the card. I got these like those like Viva puffs. What do you think? Is that kind of a little bit much? I don't know. I think it would be cool. Who doesn't want a marshmallow chocolate coated cookie? Everybody does. Yeah, so what else am I thinking? I just wanted to, say that about my memberships. Like, when you go to my channel, my memberships, I don't know how attractive it looks. And, like, honestly, I don't know how to navigate my channel, like, from my desktop. I have an older computer, and it sounds like an airplane when I turn it on. So I kind of, like, I don't like turning it on. And I don't like doing anything on it because I feel like at any moment it's going to crash. And I've just got so much important stuff on there. And I'm such a procrastinator when it comes to like things like that, you know? Like, just like with my videos, I'm such a procrastinator. So thanks for... Oh, did it? Oh, okay, cool. I didn't even notice on my end. Cool. Thanks for letting me know. I'm such a procrastinator about things like that. Just like... Wolfgang drew these eyes earlier too. Isn't he good at drawing eyes? Yeah, the worst procrastinator sometimes. So I think that like when you go to my Maddogmountainarts channel on YouTube, like I maybe need to write a better intro about what's going on with my memberships and what you get for joining them. But as I get more and more viewers anyways, like the more people that like and subscribe and watch my videos, like thanks. Yeah, I have been I sold some clothes just last night. It took me like, it's really hard with having ADHD. I'm just like busy all day, blah, blah, blah. But I did sit down last night and posted like 15 articles of clothes. And I got rid of, I think, 3 shirts I've got in a bag ready to go. But those kind of jobs just really drive me bonkers. I would almost rather just like throw all the clothes in a garbage bag, throw them outside, right? Just get them out of here.
And then one day you'll see somebody wearing the clothes you hate.
Well, it's not that I hate them. Hate's a strong word for clothes, that I just don't wear them, right?
Why?
Because they're not my style. Mummy's very much like the same shirt for 15 years style, you know? It's very select style.
Dude, you had that for so many years.
That's weird. Oh, yeah. Like this fox shirt. I've had this fox shirt for probably 6 years. Still wearing it. Still rocking it. Because I believe in comfy clothes. Because I'm neurodivergent. I've had those pants, those blue pants that you guys see me wearing all the time. Had those for like 15 years. I know. It's, especially when you're like from our generation, right? I've noticed that. It's like, hate was just like a word you used. I hate that shit. I hate that. No, I hate that too. Right? But now it's like with him, it's like, well, we don't hate anything or anyone or anything. But, so yeah, me too, working on it. Slowly working on it. Okay, so I got a pink card, I got a brown card. I'm gonna figure out whose name goes into these cards. And see, and I thought it would be fun to like draw one of these things. Yeah, it's good. It's good. I think it's good anyways. See, and like, so this book's kind of cool. So here's how you would draw. Okay. A polar bear cub. Okay, and so it starts out with this, whatever this is. All right? And then whatever that is. And I understand that probably this is very handy for a lot of people.
Wait, Mom?
Yeah?
Do you want to know from how to drive the pigeon from how to draw the pigeon from so when the pigeon drives the bus? We have that at our school.
The pigeon that drives the bus?
No, the pigeon from Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus.
Oh, it's like a story, isn't it? Don't let the pigeon drive the bus.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Oh, yeah.
I'll make
Where's the
cartoon
line?
one.
Look, the orca whale looks like a taco. Oh, is that what they are? So if you guys don't know, or I haven't like shown you yet, or I haven't referenced anything, or I haven't done any drawing for you, but I have a skill. So that's why things like this, like I bought this because I thought I was gonna like guide Wolfgang. But I think he might also have a skill. Like, do you guys think that drawing is something that like is inherent? Do you think it's like a pass on? It's a pass on skill? What do you think? See, like with drawing and like what I kind of just do is I just look at a picture. I'm not very good if like you gotta ask me to like make something up. Like if I have to envision it from my brain, not so good. But if you would like me to draw it from a picture, sure. No problem. And then I've kind of realized that like with drawing, certain things just have a shape. Like a horse or a dog, or I kind of messed up the tail on that one, but and you just, like a flower, right? Like I might always draw the same flower, right? So here's my whale. That's cool. And it's not great. You can see that I like, if I had a pencil, I would have erased that part and done it over again. But whatever. It looks like a whale, right? It's not like you would look at this and say, hey, that's not a whale. Hey, that's a flying fish. Hey, that's a dog. Hey, that's a, right? So I don't know. I bought that book thinking that it would help him, but I feel like I'm probably just going to show him. Probably just going to show him how it's done. Yeah, like I just, thanks. Yeah, and that like took me like 1 minute, right? So I used to paint. I would like to do some like videos where I show you guys about painting, because painting is kind of like a different skill, or you gotta like do the blending. You know, and I find that like flowers are really good. Flowers or trees or like blue sky is really good for like learning how to blend your colors or whatever. You got to put the clouds in there and stuff. So anyways, This is our Thursday. Big, exciting Thursday. So I thought maybe I would draw out of the book on these guys. Draw a little one. You can put them in the cards too. No, I know. I was dreaming about a mold last night because I have this, as you can see, I moved some of my stuff here because we've got to start, my girlfriend Crystal has already got a whole pile of seeds started, so we've got to start some seeds. And my boards are sitting down at my friend's house, and I know he's like patiently waiting for me to get down there and plane and sand my boards. Yeah, thanks for joining. I appreciate it. But I didn't realize how much work planing and sanding boards was. Like, I thought I was just gonna take like 20 boards down to Skip's house. I was gonna like burp, 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 right? And then like one board, I didn't even get it finished. I worked on it for like 2.5 hours. And I'm like, oh my God. So, and like Skip's like really, what's the word that I want to use? Not proficient, profillerate. Do I want to use the word profillerate? I don't want to use famous. I mean, I guess he is famous. Like he makes masks. He makes like raven carvings, like with the big like the new traditional New Hawk. Like he's a traditional chief. He's been woodworking for like probably 30 years, 40 years, or whatever. He's got a lot to teach me about wood too, so that's taken up a lot of time. Just learning about wood. I didn't know that there was that much to learn about wood. So, in long answer, always, because I'm always answering long, I want to make a little like table about not quite my full arm's length, but I got to get back over there. But it's just been really hard because Wolf's been sick. I've been sick. My stomach was so sore the other day, you guys. I couldn't even get up and move around. It was that bad. That bad. Okay, so do we want to put the orca in one of these? Does one of your friends want an orca?
No, we haven't asked him.
Okay, well, can I have that back and I'll draw another one for our fans? I'm 10 years younger than you. I just oiled myself today, so if I look a little greasy, don't mind me. We live in the rainforest, so I always make the joke that I'm like 99.9% rain. And I use a lot of bio oil. That's kind of my secret, I think, to looking how I am, because I like smoked a long time in my life. I smoked lots, especially when I was like from 21 till 29. I was really sick with an eating disorder. I was very sick, and I smoked lots so that I wouldn't eat. And like sometimes I would be like running down the road like smoking 2 cigarettes. It was crazy. But I've managed to like stop smoking now for, I think it's almost been 6 months. And like since I got pregnant with Wolfgang like 6 years ago, I just like, I was still having one here or there, but I was managing to maybe have one a day or maybe like one every other day. But I'm very happy to be a non-smoker now. It feels so good. Right? And I don't stink. My hands smell good. Yeah. And I don't have to like pause ever, or like, you know what I mean? Or I'm not frustrated with him because I need to get out and have like a cigarette. And I'm not like, oh, can you just go do something for a minute? Right? Or like I'm not, avoiding people, places, or things that like don't smoke, or like I can hang out with like you know, I can go to like a parent teacher something, not have to be like, oh, can't wait to get out of here so I can have a smoke, or just like a million things. And yeah, I was always like super afraid of getting
Mommy,
sick.
why do you have so many yellow highlighters?
Well, because yellow is a popular color for a highlighter.
Because they're the brightest highlighter?
I don't know why, guys. Why is yellow the go-to color for a highlighter? You guys help me out here.
What, are they the brightest highlighter color?
No, it's just like when you're doing like work, when people are working or whatever, I think that yellow's kind of the color, isn't it? What do you guys think? Okay, this is kind of weird, but it works. You guys look, it'll look like a bear. Okay, ready? Okay, wait, let's do the pause. How many feet, how many toes does a polar bear have? 4. It says 4 on here. Do you guys think that's right? I don't think that's right for some reason.
Why?
Because I don't think that's right.
Why?
Because I don't think it's right.
Why?
Because what about the thumb? Shouldn't a polar bear have a thumb?
No.
What do you guys think? Okay, ready? Does it look like a polar bear? Looks like a polar bear, right? This is the Maddogmountainarts 2-second drawings. I just have the one. I started late in life. I didn't get pregnant with Wolfgang until I was 37. Because I spent a lot of my life being selfish.
Mommy, you have 6 yellow highlighters.
And not realizing how cool it was. And
But you have 6
partner.
yellow highlighters.
The partner that I chose, it didn't work out between the two of us. But I spent a long time trying to find someone that would work out. You know what I mean? But like, I don't know. Que sera, sera. It's one of those things that's like, the harder you fall, the harder you try, the harder you fall, one and all. What is that? Like, some sort of punk song, right? So I've just been, the last little bit, if you're like, been watching my channel since 2024, it's kind of like me just trying to figure out exactly what my life looks like now. What our life looks like now. I think just yellow for like marking papers and stuff like that, honey. Oh, that's great.
So that's why you have so much.
It's my polar bear.
That's why you have 6 yellow ones.
Well, I think that like if you buy, yeah, I don't know. I used to do taxes for a while, so yellow is a handy color. Okay. So that was the polar bear. I'm going to do one more for you guys, and then we're going to get off of here. And it's almost like snack time, right? So, Carrick, what was the... Yeah, rotor cuff's a hard injury, isn't it? I have something on this side. Or maybe in both... No, this side. I can feel it. This side. Both sides, but this side the worst. And I have to be really careful about, like... I, like, lift a lot of weights to keep it. Not, like, a lot, but you know what I mean. Try to keep it limber.
I'm going to go through all of the cookies,
Okay, what about... Do you guys want to try the seal? This is what the seal looks like. Okay, so... Because you guys can't really see what I'm doing... Where I start with this is like, you can start at the eyes. Don't even. But I will start with this outer line. I'll draw this shape. And so what kind of helps me too is like, this is almost like a pear shape, which is like a pretty standard shape. So what you really want to do is try to draw this rounded bottom and then put a top on it, okay? And then after you get this part done, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, right? Okay. And when I draw, that's kind of how I break things up. It's all usually about shapes, right? And like as an artist, I'll like eyeball something, and if it's something that I really want to draw, it's usually got a shape inside it that I feel like is challenging or alternatively familiar. Do you know what I mean? I used to really like to draw, you guys read the Dragonlance novels, and you know how like every chapter's got one of those cool black and white photos of like knights or like dwarves or dragons or like star, what was that jewel that they used to like give their lovers or whatever? Maybe it was a star jewel. That's what it was. Star jewel. I used to draw those all the time in art class. They were like my favorite. I always find too with like when you draw a circle, it's like your first half, this half, will be good, and the back half, not so good. So I've kind of found that if you take your pencil off, okay, you're going to draw this first half, and a lot of people say like, don't lift your pencil up, whatever. You're going to get a more fatter, correct circle if you actually take your pencil up, come around the other side, okay? So like you can see here, I did not do that. You can see how this side's nice, big and fat, because this is like a natural curve, and my hand was doing like the natural curvy thing. And then I came around the back side and I got all messed up. So what I should have done, do it on the other side. What I should have done is either started from the back side or come around the front. Okay, and then you will get a more rounded snowball man shape. Okay, but the only problem with this is then I've kind of gone too far, but whatever. We'll just draw, yeah. I don't know why. I'm not, because I'm teaching. Because I'm trying to show you guys, that's why. That's why it's not working. Oh, you gonna take me home tonight, right? Oh, down beside the red fine line. You're gonna give it all you got. Okay. Whoa, terrible. Okay. This is bringing me to my next lesson. Okay. So this is kind of terrible, right? Okay. Vaguely does this look like this? All right. So if you were drawing a white seal, you might have a problem. But if you're going to draw a black seal, right? You can totally cover in. You can, don't mean to finger you guys, but you can cover up this mistake real easy. Okay? Facts. True whole facts. Okay, so just keep going. Sometimes even when I mess up, I just keep going, because the cool thing about art is, well, art can be whatever you want it to be, and you can always make a mistake and be like, I meant to do that. Right? That's part of my picture. This is who I am. I identify as a bad artist. Just kidding. Jokes all around the house here. I'm just joking. Anyways, yeah, I could do some whiskers. You're right, Carrick. Let's do whiskers right in there. Okay. 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 Button nose. Right? With a corncob pipe and a button nose.
Copyright.
Copyright. Give him a double chin.
What's this video to be bad?
I'm gonna give him a double. No. I don't want to ban my video. We'll give him a.
Well, if he copyrights it, it's gonna be bad.
I know. No singing. No singing other people's songs. But I sang Fat Bottom Girls a little bit too. But Queen's good. Okay. So that's not so bad, right? It looks like a seal. Looks like a seal. Smells like a seal. Barks like a seal. Must be a seal, right? Yeah, it's because the other day, like, because Happy Birthday, up until 2022, you couldn't sing the Happy Birthday song online. Thanks very much. You had to pay, like, if you wanted to use Happy Birthday in a commercial or an ad or whatever, it was anywhere from like $10,000 to $30,000 to use Happy Birthday, right? But because it's so like widely used or whatever, they had like a court case about it, and it ended up actually being in the public domain. So I think you can sing Happy Birthday now, but I was just explaining to Wolfgang because there is quite a few songs that we sing, and you guys know how touchy Metallica is about their lyrics, right? So we have to be yeah, I can. And that's why I just wanted to show you guys a few tricks. Like, when I was saying, like, when you do circles, I always take my pencil. I try to take my pencil off, otherwise the back side of the circle always ends up looking funny. Carrick was right there about the whiskers. You know, sometimes even when you make mistakes and you're drawing in pen, you can change it up. When I draw eyes, we start at the top. Do the underside after. Wolfgang's really good at drawing eyes. And then we're just gonna add the flippers here. And lend to shapes that you know, right? Like when we picked the seal, it was kind of like, oh, he's pear-shaped. And I know this book is trying to show us how to like set up, like you said, like the center. What'd you say again? Center. Yeah, I guess I could. Why you want? I probably could, yep. Oh, I was thinking about it this way. I would have like used the one as the nose. Like a balloon dog. I would have used the nose like a... That's not very good though. No, I'm not even going to show you that. Just because, like, thinking about your wiener dogs. So, anyways. These, maybe we'll put a few of these inside Wolfgang's cards. Yeah, like a balloon dog. Like a wiener dog. Balloon dog, wiener dog. And then I'll probably cut a few more of these out and do a few more little drawings for the kids. Yeah, your hot dogs. I know my mom was saying today that we're gonna get a dog this year too, so that'll be fun for everyone. We'll do some I'll probably get extra views for doing puppies. A puppy, right? Everybody loves their fur babies online or whatever. I don't mean I just mean what is it? What movie is that? Oh, Boss Baby, where they're doing the whole competition between the cuteness of the babies and the cuteness of the pets. It's definitely like that. as a content creator, it's definitely like that. Whenever I post things with like Spuzz in it, it's like so popular. Even though he's like just being himself. Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to get off the floor here because that's an hour of me on the floor. So I just want to say happy Valentine's Day. I don't know if you guys will be for the bears. So like my mom was saying, there's like a Kangol St. Bernese Mountain Dog cross. But I'm a little bit biased against St. Bernese Mountain Dogs. And I feel like the Kangol Mastiff is also, I know they're good for bears. I don't think that they're great for... Actually, while I'm sitting right here, just give me a sec.
What'd you say?
Well, I'm gonna show off this. My grandma had this book my whole life growing up. The Reader's Digest dog book. Okay? And it's got drawings in it of dogs. Isn't that cool? There's a Boucheron. Yeah, you guys have a really good evening. So I feel like, anyways, that I've read before about like a Bernese Mountain Dog is obviously like, I'm pretty sure that they're good with kids because they're like a savior type kind of. I know, look at the pictures in here. Isn't that amazing? That's some good drawing. Or this one. I think they have the natural instinct to like take care of kids because they use them. Didn't they use like Bernese Mountain Dogs in the Alps to like go out and rescue? Or was that St. Bernard's? St. Bernard's that rescued people that were stuck in avalanches, right? Bernese Mountain Dogs. But maybe Bernese Mountain Dogs too. I'm not sure. But yeah, I like that movie. Watched that movie a few times. Kangol's not even in this book because it's so old. But a Kangol, I think, is also an Anatolian bear dog. And they're a Turkish Mastiff. And they're big. They're very, very big. But I feel like they're also bred to be, like, solitary. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm a little concerned about, like, I would like to have something with a bit of a... Like, I obviously need something with a protector demeanor, but also, like, a gentle demeanor because Wolfgang can be, like, Spuzz puts up with a lot of stuff. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna go because I gotta get off the floor. Cujo was a great movie. I love all Stephen King movies. We'll have to do some episodes where we talk about that or whatever, but we're gonna finish the cards here. And yeah, thanks for watching me draw some stuff. It's good to see you guys. Have a really good night. I will, because I've never heard of an alibi. I'll have to check it out. You mean... Okay, I will check it out. Thanks, Tricky Ricky, for your advice. Check your email, okay? Let me know. Right? Because I still want to send you something. Okay, bye, you guys. See you later, Carrick. Have a good night. I know, Tommy Knockers is such a good one. Christine was such a good one. I know, and of course, Pet Sematary, the original one, not the remake. Okay, bye.